So what's next? How long do I think it's going to take them to actually get aboard a ship? So they don't have the ship in the port. So I think it'll take a little bit longer than one might think. They have to find transportation. They're also like they're probably going to do a time jump. Just let Luffy recover because that dude he's going to be sleeping for a minute, right? He'll be sleep eating, of course. Yeah, he'll be at the party sleep eating. He won't be dancing and celebrating. But so I think we'll have a party. Things will settle out. We'll need somebody to help us with transportation to wherever the hell they're going to finally mention where the hell they sent them. I don't remember where to and why. I have no idea, but they'll probably tell us here. I wouldn't be surprised to have another full episode of just flashbacks of here's what's so great about this story arc. Like I said, that's a little tedious for a binge model watcher, but it's fine. Like I enjoyed the story arc. It's my favorite story arc, obviously. Favorite villain, obviously. So if we're gonna walk down memory lane, that's fine. I get it. Back then when they did this, we're gonna be getting to a point pretty soon when they knew about streaming, and we'll see if anything changes. We're getting up there. We're almost we're the next milestone is gonna be episode 800. So that's got to be somewhere around the teens. Right? Like we're in 20 teens now. 2012, 2013, 2015, whatever, right? They do I don't even know if they do 50 a year anymore. I think they may be down to like 25, 30 a year, like from what I was looking at. Because where I go, they tell you when the next episode is going to hit. And sometimes I'll go there and it'll say next episode drops in 45 days or some shit. Like it doesn't seem like it's every week anymore, at least at this website. So I don't know what's going on there, but if we judge by that, if we go backwards from 1100, which I think is somewhere around where we are, then uh, 900 gets us to 2020, which means 800 gets us to 2018, approximately. This is just approximately. Which means right now, if I'm right, my estimates are right. These episodes probably dropped in 2016. So we're getting close. Like they knew about Bench Miles by 2016. This may be the last arc where we see this. If not, then they don't give a shit. But they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But I would expect to see less of this kind of shit. Now they should be well within the realm, the new world order of having a bench model, and people can have access to all the episodes whenever they want. Different way to watch something. So, but back to what my point though, I think just the fallout and that kind of the aftermath is probably going to be a smooth 5 to 10 episodes, probably closer to 10 than 5, simply because got to gather everybody together. We all got to all be in the same place. We have conversations that need to be had, wrapping up these long running side characters that we're going to be saying goodbye to. Got to wrap up their storylines. Even shit like Baby Five is probably going to marry that dude right at the party. Yeah, I totally shit that. That'll probably happen. So here's the thing. After that, after that happens, then we have to secure transportation somehow, and then hit the open water, right? So that's why I think it'll probably be 7 to 8 episodes before we end this story easily, and that's if Daffy's definitely unconscious, defeated. So I don't see him come back, and I don't think anybody else is coming back either. So I guess the other thing we need to figure out is, well, okay, now what with the Navy? Now what? Is the Navy going to come after the Straw Hats? If so, is there going to be a grace period? Is he going to say, well, we will start looking for you tomorrow morning or something? Or are we just going to get straight into that? That means the action goes nonstop directly. If he's like, no, we need to take them, we need to take custody of them right now, we're going to have more action immediately. Luffy's out. So everybody else is going to have to cover up their slack. And nobody on the island is going to help or allow the Navy to capture them. So that could be interesting. So that could also happen. That would make things take even longer. Then we could be talking about 15 episodes probably. We'll see. Let's go and get it. This is what I think is going to happen now. You know where we are? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. They have a lot of nerve, by the way, to show a recap If this episode is also the whole thing's just basically walk down memory lane, this recap is a lot of nerve. We'll see. It may not be. It may be all new shit. Get wrecked, bitch. This is what I've said many times, though. This is the one thing I don't like about One Piece. The villains are so smug, so arrogant, and so close-minded about the possibility of getting their ass kicked. We never see them after they get their ass kicked be like, oh man, you were right. You did beat me. Kudos, right? Like, we never see it. Crocodile's the only time we've ever seen that. You know, he seemed a little more humble, Crocodile. But we never see Duffy be like, damn, I lost to him. Okay, you were a better person than me. You know, you're a better fighter than me, whatever. Like, we never see that. To me, that is comeuppance. Comeuppance isn't getting your ass kicked. Comeuppance is acknowledging the fact you got your ass kicked. And we never see the acknowledgement because he's laying down there with a fractured skull or whatever, right? If he's dead, okay, fine. That's the ultimate comeuppance. There is no better comeuppance than that, right? Yeah. I didn't recognize a single word of that, but I'm just happy that we got that subbitch. Half of the plateau had been shredded, it looks like. Yeah. I don't know if we need to be throwing kids up in the air. Feels dangerous to me, but at least we're not going to die. So, is that the first time? That can't be the first time we've ever seen. Sanji wore a tie, did he? Kind of weird. Tie is such a modern thing, I think. We've got the 15, 16, 1700s aesthetic for most people. And then you got a dude wearing a business tie. It's a little weird. Well, you should have believed. Clank. Of course, we get a bird shot. Have to, right? A lot of times they use the birds as a transition to somewhere else. Wait, is he going to dip out without saying anything else to Luffy? It's kind of a dick move. I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like he is. That's right. Well, we never did see the resolution of this fight, did we? Yeah. I guess he did kick his ass. Yeah. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you're going to talk shit some more, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Is that why he stopped? He didn't stop because of what that dude said. He stopped because the phone was ringing. Yeah. Answer the goddamn phone. Or kill him, one or the other. Well, shit. Kill this son of a bitch. I have no problem with that. I thought this area got crushed when Duffy fell in. We just saw that, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, that's Burgess's crew. Okay. Is it? Maybe it's his crew. No, it's in his pocket. Of course it's his. Yeah. I'm going to keep talking shit till I make you kill me. He's about to kill you, dude. You want to die. You don't want to live with the shame of losing. This is Blackbeard's right-hand man. The captain of his first ship. Ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Bitch ass. Ha. Of course. Look at you crawling over here. You want to die. That's the only reason. 120%. You don't even know how statistics work. Or percentages or whatever. Crush his skull. Rip his jaw out of his skull. He can't handle the shame of losing. Crush his skull. This is what you wanted. I'm going to change the way you talk. Fracture his skull. Oh, okay. That was his plan. That's why he wants to die. So he baited you into getting close. I see. Keep talking shit. I don't think he heard in time. That's my hypothesis. I mean, Shanks heard and showed up, so it's a little weird that the guy did. It's a little weird Sabo didn't. It's a little weird that Sabo didn't get there in time. But he could have been across the world for all we know. Burn his ass. Roasted asshole. I'm sure it smells like shit. That's right. Kill this sumbitch. He is unequivocally dead, I think. F him. I didn't like him anyway. More property damage, you son of a bitch. Get him out of here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Burned to a crisp. I was going to let you live. An anime character won't forgive somebody. Yeah. Just answer the goddamn phone. Clank. Where the hell are you, in fact? Just open a window and sniff for asshole. You'll smell where a bird just went. That aside, the list of weapons, I assume. Quit giving me orders. He just hung up on you. He's mad that you already anticipated everything. What an asshole. You're my punching bag. Oh, yes. Get all the executives. Lock them up. Maybe their hands will be full with these executives. You better have them under very careful lock and key. This son of a bitch. Yeah. That's right. Get them all out of here. Wait, there were supposed to be 9, right? Where's baby 5? Why does she get off the hook? Yep. Lock them all up. So none of them are dead, I'm assuming. That's why it's a problem. Look how big he is compared to your average human being. Yeah, get the sea prism stone up in there. That is true. Those cuffs are mandatory, man. Meanwhile, the stupid uniform leg guys, get them out of here. Yep. Shame. The shame. Yeah, so you get to skate free, huh? Come on, man. You know you made this promise. You could do worse. You could do a lot worse. Assuming she's not fickle and the next person that compliments her, she runs to them, right? Assuming she's committed. Yeah. Good shit. What do you think, man? What? How did he mean it if he didn't mean it like that? Come on now. Was he asking her to join the crew? I mean, she's a pretty valuable member. She can kick ass. He wants to decide what he wants to do with the Straw Hats. Well, shit. More property damage. It doesn't matter at this point. I'm just saying. The Admiral said, put some pants on. Yeah. What are your intentions, sir? He seems like a decent guy, even though he clearly was a criminal first, right? I think he's like lawful neutral, I think they would call it. Did some good, did some bad, but he's all about following the rules. Either way. That's right, running formation. Neighboring country, huh? Bet they were hearing some explosions. It's like, what the hell is that? They're about to break this news. Hey, somebody clear the picture. Jesus. What is the range of these snails? Do we know? Especially the small ones. That's right. Give this report. We need the PR. You don't look like an island. Ah, shit. Well, it's time to get Luffy's bounty up to 1 billion. Great. Did you guys do it? Also, why aren't you wearing a shirt or pants? F this guy. Yeah. So, what's it going to be? Nope. Denied. You didn't believe in me. Kiss my ass. His head is shaped weird. You notice that? Of course, a lot of people's heads are shaped weird in this story. Nobody'd ever accept it. That's why I was saying, like, if you understand the characters, you understand these small things, right? It was obvious. Will you accept my granddaughter? Want to be poor? That's why you had to obliterate all the buildings, right? So you can take it back to farmland. You know, all the industrialization gets out of here. We want to be a simple farm country. Yeah, shut the hell up. The pacifism. Oh shit! So you can't even have Rebecca because she's a pacifist too. I didn't think about that. He's right. You can't have a pacifist leader. No, we need a strong military leader. That's what got you in this mess in the first place. This exact shit, man. Even if we fall, no, man. You want somebody to be able to protect you. You're 6 people shouting. What does the other 20,000 people on the island think? Okay, there's quite a few there actually, but I guess everybody kind of got pushed in the middle, and they're still here, right? Who the hell is this? Oh, this is King Punch. Yeah, man, it's annoying when it just keeps ringing. I guess they're gonna press him into service. I really didn't think he was gonna. I thought he was gonna pawn it off on his granddaughter. He doesn't want to rule anymore, man. Like that was obvious. He's done, man. Sometimes you're just done. They're gonna press this son bitch back into service. His old ass. Can't believe it. The Navy will make it official. But you were collaborating with pirates, so you're under arrest. We saw you fighting side to side with the Straw Hats. Lock them up. It's all on TV. Is that what you call it? Trouble. Feels like the world government failed again. That's why he needed. I just realized. That's why he needed the PR. Yeah, overthrow the government. I think he's a secret revolutionary. That's what I think's going on. They've infiltrated all the way up to the Admiralty. That's what I think's happening here. But yeah, they should have never allowed this. But he did a PR campaign to make it look like the king had gone crazy, right? That's right. On your knees, bitch. Apology not accepted. Overthrow the government. I like the coordinated bowing, though. That's pretty awesome. The hell is going on? You make an old man cry. You should apologize. When the revolution burns, I'm going to make sure you burn first. I guess I've never seen that shit before. Like I said, he's a different cat, man. I think he's an infiltrator. That'll carry a lot of weight. The Yeah, whoever's in charge of the Admiralty, like whoever's above that, like a chief of staff or whatever, they're gonna be pissed about this. This is bad PR. Yeah, get the get him out of here. You're under arrest. That's right. Prostrate yourself. That's what it's called. Use a lot more goddamn prostration around here. Meanwhile, they love using birds as transition. They've done that before. So, who's next in line? Yeah, he is sleeping hard, boy. That's right. Pass the word. Interesting. I guess I wouldn't have called that one. Like I wouldn't have called him coming back in. I thought he would. It's time. Keep it in the family. but have a new member of the family step up, right? But then I didn't think about the pacifism, and I think that they brought it up and they're kind of dismissing it, but I think that is actually a problem. You have to be able to fight. You have to be thinking about military strategy. Have a couple people that you can count on that can take care of business if somebody shows up, starts kicking ass. Because right as it's set up right now, a strong like a warlord could come up, and you wouldn't even be able to handle that, right? Like so we're not even talking about like other nations that may want to start some shit. Although it doesn't seem like there's any really nation fighting going on, so I guess the biggest problem is the pirates. I don't know. I think you need a stronger mind in charge. Didn't occur to me until they brought it up, so the show brought this up. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna go with the king, man. Like it makes sense, but it also sounds like he understands that like he can't be like the straight pacifist he always has been. So he probably will do something. Like maybe have a somebody in charge of military affairs. Maybe one of these like gladiators who was here. That's probably what I would do. I like any of y'all want to stick around and maybe like train some people. Just a small department. Like trying to think of a good one that we could get. The king, of course, is going to go back to where he was. Lumphead's going to go back to where he was. Some of these other people, though, the giant's too big. He won't fit inside the council room. But just one of these people, who's a really strong fighter. Like, Barrier Boy would be perfect if he's not going with the Straw Hats. Somebody like that. Somebody who's a strong fighter. Be like, can you just be our champion? Stay here. Train up a small squad, 30, 50 people. They did have a small military before, Tank was in charge of them. But I'm talking about a squad of, like, heavy hitters who can deal with the most violent pirates out there. Now, obviously, like, if, you get an emperor come up in here, nobody can withstand that. But we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the average, modern, minimal threat. You need to be ready for that. And they weren't. They didn't have anybody before. Well, we saw how they were set up before. They didn't have anybody who could handle somebody like Crocodile if he had just come up here and just started kicking ass. So you need to be able to handle that level of threat. So yeah, we're gonna get more wrap up obviously, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying this.